Story number 25, Desert Dream. The wonderful desert country of Stanley is a very beautiful country. The composition of the country is 100% desert. The northern region is filled with pristine sand dunes that are amazing eye-candy. The southern region has several canyons and one big one that everyone loves to visit. This country is slightly bigger than Alberta and has a nice coastline to the west. The west has wonderful beaches where you can watch beautiful sunsets. The east side of the country allows for wonderful views of a desert sunrise. The 25 million people who live in this country love the beauty of this country. The weather averages in this country are 35 degrees Celsius in spring, 41 degrees Celsius in summer, 35 degrees Celsius in fall, and 30 degrees Celsius in winter. This country has a very good infrastructure. One thing that was most well known inside of this country was the famous Desert Dream. The famous Desert Dream is like the Zambian version of the American Dream. Only difference is that it's only known inside of the country, but not well known outside of the country. There are 3 sports that are famous here, which are hockey, volleyball, and basketball. Of 3 of these sports, volleyball is the most popular one, and to make things unique, volleyball is usually played on a metric gridiron field, because each team has 160 players on their roster. 80 of the players are their starters, and the other 80 are their backups. The metric gridiron field means that the field is 100 meters long, and the volleyball net is set up at the 50-meter line. Both men's and women's volleyball are equally famous here. Stanley's most popular professional sports league is the SVL, Zambian Volleyball League, which has 50 men's teams and 50 women's teams, which means 100 teams. Each of the 25 provinces have 4 teams each, 2 men's volleyball teams and 2 women's volleyball teams. The men's tier play their games on Friday and Saturday afternoons, and the women's tier play their games on Sunday and Monday nights. This country has a Friday through Sunday weekend. Now let's take a look at Matthew Barkley and Lisa Snodgrass. They both live on opposite sides of the country, north and south, and they dream of playing in the SVL. Matthew Barkley grew up in a wealthy but not flashy family who truly loves the Lord and lives their lives humbly. Matthew's dad, James Barkley, is the owner of a sports bar. The unique thing about this sports bar is that the place never serves any alcoholic beverages, and the sports fans who come here and watch the games love drinking the in-house made root beer. Remember that root beer is a non-alcoholic beverage. The most popular flavors of wings are buffalo, barbecue, and desert garlic. This establishment serves really good food, and they serve wings, pizza, soft pretzels, and veggie burgers. Matthew Barkley is in his sophomore year of college, and he is on the men's volleyball team. He is making really good plays on the field and doing a wonderful job at the blocking, and is one of the best volleyball players on his team. Matthew Barkley is attending college at Burton Bible College, which is located in Canton, Stanley. This town is a 2-hour drive away from his hometown, Schofield. Schofield is a beautiful town in northern Stanley. Matthew goes to church at First Canton Baptist Church. On the night of Friday, January 3rd, Matthew was getting ready for the opening game of the season. It was also in the middle of winter break, as the students in Sandy have a 4-week break once every 3 months. At the game, Matthew and his team were working together in a tough game. The Virgin Ducks were taking on the Plymouth Raiders, and the teams went back and forth with having the lead. Then, toward the end of set 4, the game had the tying score of 119 to 119. Then, as the final second came to a close, Matthew scored the game-winning 4-pointer. After this, the Ducks beat the Raiders 123 to 119. The game was a nail-biter indeed. After the game, Matthew threw a post-game party. Bear in mind that this party is innocent, as the people there enjoyed pizza, popcorn, soda, and fruit punch. Christian EDM music was played at the party as well. Then on the following day, Matthew and his friends went to go swimming in a beautiful swimming hole in Schofield. The name of the swimming hole is Schofield Cove. Matthew performed this epic backflip into the quarry, and then his best friend Thomas dove in head first. Alana, who is Matthew's girlfriend, enjoyed the breathtaking swimming hole as well. At around noon, Matthew took his girlfriend on a date to a wonderful cafe. Matthew had a 600ml London Fog tea and a blueberry donut. Alana had a 400ml caramel macchiato with a caramel chocolate chip cookie. When Matthew played the opening game, he had just completed a 1-week fast from junk food a day before, and towards the end of the fast, he had a dream about the end times. After testing the dreams with scripture, he found the dreams to be true and biblical. Now, it's time to take a look at Lisa Snodgrass, who is in her freshman year of college. Lisa Snodgrass grew up in a family who would be considered a standard middle-class family by American standards. Lisa is from Southern Sandy, and she is from the town of Westminster. She attends college in her hometown, and that is Westminster Lutheran College. She attends church at First Westminster Lutheran Church. On Saturday, January 4th, Lisa went to a local park with her friends since it was her 19th birthday that day. It was a nice, relaxing time there as they enjoyed hiking on the hiking trails. Lisa laughed looking at the cacti and the beautiful desert landscape as she was hiking. Lisa and her friends spent 5 hours at this wonderful park. The trip to the park concluded with a birthday selfie she took with her friends. Then at night, Lisa went to play the opening game of the season. Bear in mind that in Cambian colleges, men's volleyball is on Friday nights, and women's volleyball is on Saturday nights. The Westminster Crusaders were taking on the Huffman Titans. This game was a blowout, as the Crusaders obtained a 102-76 victory over the Titans. Lisa said in the post-game interview that it was an amazing birthday present. 2 days later, the medium town of Westminster was hit with a sandstorm. Lisa stayed in her dorm with her dear friend Stacy. As the sandstorm was raging outside, the wind speeds clocked at 50 kilometers per hour. Before the sandstorm started, warnings went out 12 hours ahead of time, so this way people can properly prepare for the sandstorm. Warnings actually always go out 12 hours before the sandstorm hits, thanks to a form of technology that can accurately predict sandstorms and the odds of one happening. After the sandstorm, Lisa went to a cafe and ordered a 600ml mocha latte and a cream cheese Danish. She then sat at a table and enjoyed having a relaxing time at the cafe. She put on her headphones and listened to some white noise. She is not dating yet at the moment, but does look to one day begin dating, Lord willing. Lisa is a cozy, laid-back woman who spends most of her spare time relaxing, having a cozy time, and spending time enjoying the beautiful desert. Lisa is also introverted, and so are her friends. Lisa also read her favorite books at the cafe as well. The book she was reading is a Christian book that has to do with prayer and fasting. After she read chapter 16 of the book, Lisa was encouraged to do a fast, and she fasted from screens for 1 week. During that time, she experienced a special form of sanctification. Matthew Barkley graduated from college in the class of 2027, and Lisa Snodgrass graduated from college in the class of 2028. In 2027, Matthew Barkley was drafted to the Hillerford 99ers, and then in 2028, Lisa Snodgrass was drafted to the Hillerford Unicorns. Matthew was not able to continue dating Alana, as he had to break up with her near the end of 2025. The reason for the breakup was that Alana turned out to be a lukewarm Christian who tried to insert New Age lies into the gospel, and unfortunately, Matthew didn't found out about this until November of 2025. Matthew had a really great start to his career. His team was a second-round exit in the 2028 season and lost the 2029 Platinum Bowl. After the Platinum Bowl loss, Matthew shared in the post-game conference that he is always going to give glory to Jesus Christ whether he won or lost. Lisa Snodgrass had a great start as well, as her team was a third-round exit in the 2029 season. The Hillerford 99ers won the 2030 Platinum Bowl, and the Hillerford Unicorns won the 2030 Glitter Bowl. The Platinum Bowl was on April 26th, and the Glitter Bowl was on April 27th. After the Glitter Bowl, Matthew met Lisa, and they began dating. Matthew and Lisa both got married on December 14th, 2013. And the wedding took place at Schofield Cavendish Church. In the beautiful country of Sandy, there is a denomination called the Cavendish denomination. This denomination is biblically sound, as the denomination is a cross between the Lutheran denomination and the Baptist denomination. Schofield Cavendish Church is the church Matthew grew up attending.